Holy fuck. Has it been a while? Yeah, I like stopped posting trade recaps as of recently. Um, because I've been honestly just too lazy to do it. And I've just been kind of focusing on my trading, focusing on everything like that. So here's the trade recap from today. I actually took a winning trade. Um, Pretty surprising with how this market's been. I'm just going to go over today's recap for the trade that I took, and then I'm also, yeah, it's pretty much it for what I'm going to go over. I'm not going to go over the other trades I took this week. I had a break even, and then a loss, and then I took this trade, and I made everything back, and a little bit more. So I did not trade on ES. I actually traded on NASDAQ. Here was the trade. We'll go like this. I have a lot of shit drawn out. Don't mind me. A lot of take profits. This is a trade. I honestly can still see it going down to the lows. I genuinely top tick the fuck out of this on the 1 minute, which you'll see. But I had a take profit right here. Right here was a take profit. And then right here. All the ways down for a 4.86 risk to reward ratio. And guess what? Ended up hitting take profit one and going back up. But I still made money. I still made a couple $100. And now I'm making this fucking recap because why not? Um, I've increased a lot of position size as of recently. When was the last time I uploaded? Whatever it was, I don't know. I've increased my risk a lot though, so I think I was like only risking or only making like 1,000 or 1,500 per trade, but now I'm actually making, or not making, I'm risking that. So I'm going to be making a lot more money as of recently just because of how the market's been with all the volatility, and I love it so far. But I'm going to get rid of all my drawings. That was my trade for today. Nothing crazy, honestly. Today, I was actually wanting longs, and then it decided. This is where I'll go to. So today, I mean, if we look at the hourly time frame, the hourly time frame is just special needsly low. It's insane. Like it's literally all the way down to these lows. Um, this is definitely a low resistance liquidity trade. So low resistance liquidity, low resistance, low resistance, low resistance, high resistance all the way down there. Anyways, we go to 15 minute. It's just bullish as hell. When market opens, what do? We retrace into this 5 minute or this 15 minute, sorry, fair value gap right here on ES. Originally, I was only wanting to trade on ES for longs, and I was never going to trade on NASDAQ because NASDAQ, I just didn't like it. I mean, if you go over to the price, and I just did not like how the price was looking on NASDAQ. It wasn't looking much better on ES. Like you're like probably it's the exact fucking same thing. And you're right, it kind of is. But I I just wasn't willing to trade on NASDAQ today for some reason. Until it came to my short. But this would have been my entry on ES if I were to take this, but there was news at 9 a.m. It was existing home sales or pre-existing, whatever the fuck it is. And there was home sales, so I would have targeted this, which was London highs. And then we also have this drawn liquidity right here, which I can see price going up to there and taking those out just because they're super like low time frame draws of liquidity. Same with right here, and even right here with NASDAQ. NASDAQ did take it out, creating some SMT, hence why I traded NASDAQ for my short. Anyways, go over here. What do we have? 5 minute time frame looking dog shit on NASDAQ. Looking a little bit better on ES. This would have been my trade. Oops. 1.38 risk to reward ratio. And yeah, this would have been my long for today, and I would have won. But it wouldn't have followed all my rules. I would have traded before news at 9 o'clock. News didn't really do anything to the market, but guess what? I wasn't going to be like, oh, I'm going to know no news isn't going to do shit before I trade, so I'm going to trade before it. No, I'm not going to be a fucking dumbass and do that. So what did I do now? I see this inverse fair value gap right here. What did my bitch ass do? Entered, not an ES though. This would have been the trade on ES. I would have targeted this low right here. This equal low, not really equal, right here. And then right here. This would have been a trade in ES. It would have been a 5.08 risk to reward ratio. Why did I only get in off of this inverse? Because I was so fucking confident in this working out. But instead, I entered on NASDAQ because NASDAQ was the higher index, meaning I'm going to trade the higher index. And guess what? I thought I was going to get stopped out like right away because that's been a very common theme as of recently. So I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm not going to get stopped out and go 0 for 2. 0 for 2 for 1 this week? Whatever. This would have been my trade on NASDAQ. Or this was my trade on NASDAQ. And boom. 6 risk to reward, 1 to 6. We made it all the way down to the lows. And guess what happens? I don't fucking know what happens. Maybe I'm being oh, fuck me. Anyways, it goes down. I thought I was going to get stopped out right here, but then it just wanted to respect this inverse fair value gap, which was completely fucking okay with me because I would rather have it respected than just absolutely just fucking rate me. So then what did I do? Price hit my first take profit, and then I set to break even, so I wasn't losing anything. Made like, I don't even know. It was just a couple $100. It wasn't anything crazy for how I've been trading recently, but this was my one trade that I took. And I didn't risk heavy at all. I risked half of what I usually do. Not even half. I think it was even a quarter of what I usually do. And yeah, this was a trade. And as you can also see, ES decided to take out these lows. And I wish I was trading ES, but I told myself I'm only going to be shorting on NQ today. And it just did not want to go lower after that. And I kind of, oh, fuck, never mind. It was 2 ticks away from going lower. And then I started retracing up. And then it gives us our price for right now. And I can honestly see these hitting this take profit and this take profit because there's no fucking way that it's just gonna not hit right here and right here due to it taking out all of this resistance, all of this liquidity, laying on top of it right here, just like a big fucking black wiener, just fucking slapped on it. And I don't know, if it doesn't hit it, I'm gonna start doing jerkmate, and I think that's gonna be my game plan. I think OnlyFans was the, next thing for me if it doesn't hit. You know what? I should have just not set to break even and not been a pussy and, taken this trade. Because I knew it was going to hit. I'm just fucking with you guys. Yeah, this was a trade. Nothing crazy. 2.4 risk to reward ratio. When it hit first take profit. 2.4. Oh, yeah, that's why I got like a really shitty fill. I got a fill right here. It was like a 1.9. Yeah, that makes more sense. 1.9 risk to reward. So I only took out like 1 contract here, and I had 2 of them running. So then I don't know, I didn't make that much money. And then I also have started to scale in a little bit more. So for today, I didn't scale in because it didn't. This is what I do. I enter for the first trade for very little confluences, honestly. I just enter instantly. I mean, today was just this break of this fair value gap. And not every day is like that. Not every day is like that at all. I was just kind of so confident in it keeping on going down that I just entered off of a break. Most of the time, it's like a fair value gap or something. But then for my second trade, I wait for a bigger confluence to happen so then I can scale in a little bit more. And it's been helping me a lot recently because, say, I get, instead of me taking one trade and getting stopped out, I take two, if not three trades. So, say I take the first trade, I get stopped out. Cool. I take a second trade. Oh, I get stopped out again, but then I wait for my third trade to be all the confluences I want. Boom, I get in. And then guess what? Most of the time it fucking works. And if it doesn't, then I'm just kind of fucked, but most of the time it works. So, it's like a 99% strategy. Cuz that's a thing, right? No, it's not. But yeah, I had three take profits. Only one of them got hit. I've been starting to use a lot more take profits. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for today. Today was super easy for price. I felt like a sniper just trying to fuck up those entries. But I mean, honestly, today was a really good day for me. Would I have changed anything? Probably not, honestly. Probably not. I mean, the market took a shit right now. Took a shit last night or late afternoon yesterday. And yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. There's gonna be some crazy SMT at these lows right now. That's like, look at that. Crazy SMT. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Yeah, not a bad day to trade at all. But that's all I got. Don't be a dumbass for these for tomorrow because tomorrow is probably gonna be shitty price action once again. And yeah, I'm gonna hopefully keep making videos again. I'm gonna do only trades that I win because I'm not trying to show you guys my losses. Nah, I'm fucking with you guys. I'll show every single trade. I don't give a fuck if I lose because guess what? It's you know why would you not show your losses? I don't know. That shit pisses me off when traders do that. Like the fake gurus and shit, they'll just be like, I'm only gonna show my wins because then more people will buy my course. Get the fuck out of here. Show your losses too. But yeah, that's all I got. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. Deuces.